The second phase of election, all preparations are ready. Campaigning is coming to an end, and voting is going to happen on Wednesday. How are the preparations? What are the special preparations that you are making, sir?
The first phase went peacefully. On 18th September, there was a poll of around 61% in 7 districts, 24 ACs sealed their candidates, 219 candidates paid. On coming Wednesday, that is 25th September, again 66 are going for poll, that is Central Kashmir districts, Srinagar, Badgam, Ganderbal in Kashmir, and Punch, Rajouri and Riyasi in Jammu division. There are 26 assembly constituencies in the second phase. We have done all preparations as per schedule announced by the Honorable Election Commission of India on 16th of August. The various stages, that is first notification, acceptance of nominations, then scrutiny, withdrawal, and finally the candidates remained in fray, preparing the EVMs accordingly, training of the manpower, placing the assured minimum facilities at all polling stations, and necessary security arrangements, etc., have already been done.
Sir, Jammu Kashmir has one special preparation apart from other states. That is the polling booths for the migrants and special training that you are giving for maintaining those polling booths. What are the preparations for that, sir?
Basically, in 1989-90, there was a large-scale migration of Kashmiri persons, mainly the Pandit community, from Kashmir to Jammu, Udhampur, as well as they also gone for Delhi and other metropolitan towns. We have established 24 polling stations, 19 at Jammu, 1 at Udhampur and 4 at Delhi for casting of votes by these Kashmiri migrants. We make special arrangements. Earlier there used to be very less participation of migrants. One of the reason was cumbersome process of applications that used to took place before every elections. In brief, it used to be called as YUM form applications. The commission before the Lok Sabha 2024 decided that to dispense with the requirement, and in Jammu and Udhampur there is no requirement of YUM form, and we are seeing the results of the increased voter turnout of migrant community. They are also participating in elections in quite a large number. 50-60% poll percentage is there in almost every polling stations.
Sir, for Jammu Kashmir Assembly, elections are happening after a gap of about 10 years. What are the preparations for inclusive participation of voters?
Honorable Election Commission of India's endeavor remains to make the elections inclusive. Elections are for all and everybody should participate. Not only the age group, even the genders and community segments are also welcome to participate as per their population ratio. Like women, elderly persons above 60, 85, persons with a disability, tribal persons, migrants, and also the youths who are just enrolled as voter and going to vote for the first time. We do focused awareness for all these segments to ensure their participation, and the commission is always make all out efforts by various means to attract, make them aware, and ensure their participation in the electoral votes.
Sir, another important aspect is EVMs, functioning of EVMs. Sometimes there are some complaints, etc. How is the trend this time, sir?
In the first phase, the average standard replacement rate of EVM is 1.5 to 2%, but in the first phase it was below the standard replacement rate. In second phase we are expecting even more lesser number of EVMs are replaced. Definitely wherever we find that one component like mostly the VVPAT needs to be replaced, we do replace more in presence of the polling agents of the all the candidates who are present in the polling stations, and after proper recording of the reasons, and we do again the mock poll on the new EVMs. After founding its proper and satisfaction of the polling agents, we use the new replaced parts.
Sir, Jammu Kashmir has two issues. Sir. One, there are very remote areas, hilly areas, and secondly, there are some areas where the extra security is required. So, how is the situation being balanced now, sir?
Jammu Kashmir is definitely typical in respect of security requirements. We have assessed our security requirements not only for the candidate security, polling parties security, but also even the campaigning security and other vital installations like strong rooms, counting centers, distribution centers, reception center, etc., and flagged the requirement quite comprehensively. And as per requirement, the government of India has given the force in sufficient numbers. There is no deficiency of the force. We have conducted quite peacefully the phase 1. Phase 2 is almost nearing completion. Tomorrow the active campaign is going to end for the phase 2 also, and we are hopeful that like the similar phase 1, phase 2 will also pass peacefully.
Finally, sir, there have been many pink booths and green booths that have been set up. What is the impact and what are the goals in that?
Basically, these are the measures for inclusive elections. Pink booths are for women, in which all women's staff is engaged. Not only the poll party, even the security personnel are the women. The message through which the pink booths we intend to give is to see that the women can handle each and every activity, including the conducting elections, so that the 50% population which is of women can participate in the poll process. Likewise, for the attracting specially abled persons, we do have poll booths exclusive demand by persons with a disability. Likewise, there are polling stations manned by youths, means the government employees who have just joined the government man these polling stations to attract and give message that the youth is also important stakeholders in the total process and they should participate wholeheartedly.
Finally, sir, seizures. What about seizures, sir? What is the situation as of now?
Honorable Commission's endeavors is there to see that the elections are free, fair, inducement free. And for that purposes, apart from checking the formal expenses of the candidates, we do check the informal expenses, or those may or may not be related to the poll process itself, but implement the law enforcing agencies in a coordinated manner so as to achieve a desired goal of free and fair elections. Till date, we have seized items worth valuing more than 110 crores, and the larger component of this value is of drugs. Basically, the neighboring country do sponsors the drugs, not for good purposes, but definitely for the bad purposes, to misguide the youths and sponsor the terrorism here in Jammu and Kashmir. We have seized the drugs in large quantities.